This game's full of Japanese stuff. Katamari means lump, or like something it's like a chunk of something. It's just like a chunk lump. It's just a big old lunk. And Damacy is soul or spirit. But when you put it after another word, often the T is softened to a D. It's a euphonic change. Damacy. It's not Damacy. They spell it with a CY, but that's not really gonna make you pronounce it close to correctly. Think of it as ending with SHII. This game has a lot of memorable music. I was gonna say good music, but a lot of it I don't really like. I like some of it a lot, and I dislike some of it quite a lot. And the music has a lot of lyrics that have references to rolling and chunks. Rolling chunks. Alright, I'm really small. Yeah, you don't have to rub it in, okay? Would you quit all the yap? Okay, I just need to make a 10-centimeter ball of household objects. Let's go! I start by picking up the bare essentials. Dice, thumbtacks, screws, postage stamps. Oh, a pencil. Now I will try to point out some things in the game that are rather characteristically Japanese. So far, nothing yet. Everything's kinda just ho-hum. Oh, a chestnut. That's something they like in Japan. What was that? Is that a Keshigomu? Keshigomu. Oh, these are some 5 yen coins? Yes. Goendama. Considered the luckiest of the coins. You can't use them in a vending machine though, so they're not that lucky. Here's some shogi parts, shogi pieces. Shogi is Japanese chess. That's it? I thought I remember the first stage being more involved than that. I'm gonna be rolling in the house. We're going for 20 centimeters. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Now let me tell you a little bit about this song called The Moon and the Prince, I think. Sung by Ninuma Kenji. He's an enka singer. Enka is old-fashioned Japanese pop music from like the Showa era. It's boomer music, basically. And this is a song in which he raps and says things like, "Ha! Get up! Check it out!" So he's saying things like, "Mawashita, mawata, I turned it, I turned around." Because you're turning the thing. See, look, I'm turning the ball. Hey, stop it, mouse. These frogs will feel my wrath. I'm a ball of frogs. Check it out. Minna damatte ori ni tsuite koi. Yeah. Minna damatte ori ni tsuite koi means everyone shut up and follow me. I love that lyric. It's great. Minna damatte ori ni tsuite koi. Yeah. Then there's this woman sleeping at the kotats. We're on top of a kotats, which is a table with a heater under it and a blanket over it. I know it sounds like a fire hazard, but it's comfy in the wintertime. And this woman has a snot bubble, because that's something that always happens in Japanese cartoons when people sleep. Mucus comes out of their nose and makes a bubble, and it's cute. So we're learning now. We're learning about Japan culture. I can't pick up the ebi fry? Whatever. Okay, we need to get out the door. I got the mouse. He screamed in anguish as I rolled him up. Yeah! Now we're heading out into the world. You're next, Father Christmas. Yeah, I'm getting all kinds of... Oh, there's plastic spoons stuck in the lawn. One time, my friends and I pulled a prank on a mutual friend of ours named Ed. We went to Ed's house late at night and we stuck plastic forks in his lawn, like 500 of them. And then Ed's dad got angry at him and made him clean them up. Santa Claus! I thought I told you never to show your face around here. I see you when you're sleeping. Pick up all this on the table. Because mom's not cleaning it up. She's too busy blowing snot bubbles. Get the omurice! Yeah! They use the English word for rice when they talk about omurice. They could call it omugohan, but they don't. They got their own word for rice, but they forego it in favor of the English. Why? I don't know. What are these, cans? Marmalade? Time's up. I got a gigantic ball. And then he vomits rainbows on me, and that's the end. What do you mean you'd make it much bigger? What are you, Trump? Throw that thing into space. It's not the best star. It's the messy star. Messy. Oh, now we get to see the comings and goings of the block-headed family.
そろそろ出発しますよ.
It's great. It's great. It's great. It's a nice little window into Japan. The first time I played this game was in the United States, but after I had been living in Japan for a little bit. And I was like, I was so happy. I just wanted, my friend who showed me the game, I was like, oh, I want to explain all these things in the game, that because he was like, what is that? What is that? Like, some of the stuff in this game is stuff you only see in Japan, or at least you don't see in the US. And I was like, oh, I can tell you about it all. Boa tarde. Have you ever been to Brazil? Yeah, whatever, dude. You're always one-upping me with your world travels. Maps, programs, feelings. 50 centimeters? Asameshimai. Let's do it. Okay, this is a song I don't like as much. Okay. Is that a Saba-kan? Is that Saba? Saba, it is Saba. Saba is mackerel. You can buy it in a can. And the butterflies fluttering so free. Oh, I knocked something out. Is it a dung beetle? It's a dung beetle. Nice roll up. So aristocratic. What, the dung beetle? Minna shiawase means everyone is happy. Okay, that is a watering can shaped like an elephant, which is a rather common child's toy in Japan. Watering can in Japanese is joro. Alright, what are we doing? Kanji workbook, probably for elementary school kids. Takoyaki, which is a fried ball with a piece of octopus in it. Oh, booty pie. Why are you singing about PewDiePie? PewDiePie was like 2 years old when this game came out. Oh, a whole bunch of taco. Oh, big dung. I got a big dung. Fish, are you ready to join me yet? No. Well, you'll see the error of your ways soon enough. All right, we got it. We're in the wrong place. Get the soy sauce. Yes. I'm not quite big enough to. Oh, I got him. I got the chalk drawing. Hot damn. These are some uncomfortable ass sandals called geta. Wear them for 15 minutes. You'll be begging for mercy. They suck. That's a child's backpack called a ransel, but we pronounce it randoseru. It's from a Dutch word. I don't know. It's like a big ass, hard ass backpack that lasts 6 years. And good thing too, because it costs like $400. Luckily, it's usually the child's grandparents who buy it. Dude, that's a Hina Ningyo. Hina Matsuri is the girls' doll festival, which happens in March, I think. Oh, sorry. Whoa, the music sounded like it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. I just picked up a Katori Senko, which is a Mosquito repellent in the form of incense that burns in a coil. Yeah, leave me to it. I got all kinds of things I want to... Like, let's get these geta. I got them. Yeah, I love sandals too, but not those ones. Those ones suck. Fish, finally it's time. Join me. Join me, Snapper. Red snapper in Japanese is tight! I got the rat. That rat was pulling takoyaki behind it, which, if you ever see a rat pulling takoyaki, little word to the wise, don't eat that takoyaki. Because for all you know, the rat's using it as a toilet. I'm not trying to be gross, I'm just trying to be real. I'm just telling you the real truth. Okay, that leaf-shaped sticker is a thing that inexperienced drivers put on their car to warn other drivers that they are inexperienced, which is actually a really good idea. And there's another version of it which, instead of being green and yellow, is red and yellow. And that signifies caution, I'm old and I'm driving, so get ready for a wreck. Because here's another little cultural window into Japan. Lately, there's a whole lot of car wrecks caused by old drivers who mistake one pedal for the other. It's kind of a problem. Man, when you turn 70, they should like burn your license. Now I know what you're thinking. Make Cancer. Well, it's not that Cancer. It's the constellation Cancer! Everybody, the astrological sign, let's go and make a crab out of common household objects. Get over here. I got you. Now the spider doesn't count, but it does make your Katamari bigger. These things are onigiri, rice ball. The rectangle thing is a piece of seaweed paper wrapped around it for easy holding. Oh, I got a whole crab party. These are Japanese wind chimes called fooding. I'm not a fan. They are very high pitched and very shrill. I will take Western wind chimes any day. The one, like big, low-pitched ones. Are you gonna launch me? Launch me. Launch! Okay, this thing right here is called a daruma. The tradition is you buy it and you color in one of its eyes. And then after you do something that you were trying hard to do, like usually it's like pass a test or something at school, then you get to color in the other eye. So until you do the thing, you can only color in one of the eyes. And then you color in the other eye. And then congratulations, you're the proud owner of a two-eyed Daruma. Just like you always wanted. I need more crabs! I'm coming in your house, Mom. You're still sleeping. Oh, she's having a nabe. You boil the stuff in the water and it turns delicious in the pot. It's something people like to eat. What? She had a horseshoe crab under her ass. Well, not anymore. Oh, those things are repulsive. Horseshoe crabs is gross. This whole stage is gross. I don't like all these arthropods everywhere. Oh, Hyotoko is a mask. And it's a pun. Hyotoko could mean two things. One is Hyotoko, and Hyo is like the face he's making. He's like going Hyo, but also he's a Otoko, an iron worker, because he is fire, and you use fire to heat iron, and you have to blow the fire to make it hot, and that's why he's making a blowing face. And are you still listening to this explanation? Because it's quite troublesome. Oh, there's two more frolicking in the yard. I got him. So all these twitchy crab legs are sticking out of me. It's kind of gross. Barf, he said. Yeah, you're not wrong. A sea of crab meat? That's gross, dude. Don't smile like that while you're talking to me about a sea of crab meat. Ah, kanjiru. Yeah, me too.
カニ座が横歩きで帰ってきたのね。おいしそう。
I saw. Yeah, that's the first thing I think when I see a gigantic underwater insect. That's the thing about Japan. Like, Japanese people see, like, grotesque underwater animals and they're like, I want to eat that. They're like, that looks good. They literally say, that looks delicious. Oishiso. Buenos dias. Ever been to Mexico? God damn it. Are we gonna hear ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba? It's one of my favorite songs. A meter? Say no more. Yes! This song's catchy as hell. These are Mahjong Tiles. Mahjong is a game that old Chinese women and old Japanese men enjoy immensely. Oh, well, suddenly I'm big. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, screw you, mice. I'm here to exterminate all y'all. Kuma's bear. Okay. Bear's bear. Is that like a man's man? Hey, bird, what are you doing in the house? Stop bringing disease into the house. You can't catch diseases from a bird. Parsley. Out of the way, Bear Bear. It's Randy Bear Bear. Oh, yeah. Hello, birds. I have sucked you up into my vortex. Get in the vortex. Give me that croissant. 14 Can't get it. How about over here? I'm big enough to go through here. Yeah. Now we're under the house picking up all kinds of vermin. Yo, it's getting kind of gross. Covered with spiders. I need more cukes and more zooks. Cucumbers and zucchinis. Cukes and zooks. That's what they call them in the biz. In the biz, that is abbreviating vegetable names. Oh, it's a Hinadan. Remember the Hina Ningyo from before? Well, they cost thousands of dollars, and this is where you put them, and they take up valuable space in your tiny Japanese home. Yeah, nobody has one of these anymore. Like, if you live in an old-ass house that's probably a fire hazard, sure, maybe you have a Hinadan. You have to, like, get it out at the right time of year and then put it back. Like, who's got time for that? Yeah, get that Oh, yeah, we're in the Genkan now, baby. What is going on? This is a Japanese-style toilet. If you ever see one, run screaming. Because you don't want it. You do not want it. It's a nightmare. I won't miss them when they're gone. And they will be gone someday. Get the safety first hat. Briefcase. Business papers. Some credence tapes. Get in here and get this big... What is that? That is a big-ass firework. I'm pretty sure you can't just buy those in Japan. Even back in Wisconsin, I had to have a special license to go to Fireworks Warehouse and get the Saturn missile battery. Leave a comment below if you know what a Saturn missile battery is. And then give me a like and a subscribe if you've ever packed a cardboard shoebox full of Saturn missile batteries rigged up with a fuse so that they all go off in a row. Because I have. Oh, we're starting to get to the point where we're so big we can't really go anywhere. That is something that happens in this game. You just become so obese. Oh, lucky cat. That's a Maneki Neko. Maneki Neko is a cat that beckons good fortune. You'll see it outside the front of a shop, making a waving motion. That waving motion is the Japanese equivalent of like the get over here motion that Westerners do, but Japanese people do it the other way around with the hand facing down instead of up. So the cat's like, yo, bring the money to me. And that's what people do. And it's all thanks to the cat. Also, okay, this is another thing. When you get so big that you can't see where you're going, the game starts to zoom out and get very cloudy. And there's Maneki Nekos on the roof of this house. We're never gonna get up there. We're too obese. We're not sprightly. Wait, so if that's a meter and it takes up your whole hand, then the king of all cosmos isn't that big. Like, he's just the size of a building. But he's the king of all cosmos? Like, he should be way bigger than that.
続報です。
Sokoho desu means newsflash.
原因は現在調査中とのことです。
早く
Now back to Tengu in progress. It's a Japanese demon with a long red nose that gets ever longer,
しまいますよ。本当に
and then a bird lands on it. Get me, dog. Have you ever been to Netherland? I stopped there the other day. I don't give a shit. Prince of all bullshit. Okay, so we start with some takoyaki. Takoyaki. And here comes some kokeshi holding takoyaki plates. Like, what were they thinking? And here are some takoyaki hanging from a tree like cherries. What? That ain't natural. Sush! Toro is fatty tuna. Oh, yeah. Come back here, Joro. No, he's too big. Whoa! Okay, we got some Ochiba. And some ginkgo leaves. Ginkgo is the official tree of Tokyo Metropolitan Prefecture. And guess what? Those trees stink. Because in the late summer, they drop ginkgo nuts, which are a fruit that when stepped on, gets crushed and smells like someone vomited. I'm serious, it's so bad. It's the worst smell. That's what I like. Oh, how about lollies? Always get your lollies. Get your lollies on then. That's not something people say. Okay, I'm picking up someone's mail. New Year's cards! That's another Japanese thing. Christmas isn't really a big holiday in Japan, but New Year's is, and when it's New Year's, you gotta get ready. Oh, that reminds me, we gotta get our New Year's cards ready. It's getting late November already. New Year's cards, man, you gotta print them out for everyone you know, write a message, and mail them. And guess what? It's a huge hassle. Because most people know a damn lot of people. Like, our family, we only, like, at my house, we send out maybe 40 New Year's cards a year, but some people, it's like 200. And you gotta, man, you're gonna run out of printer ink every time you do that. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Ah! I'm flying down the hill. I want the dishwashing liquid. Get out of here, lucky cat. You don't have a license. Mochi is a rice cake made by pulverizing rice until it becomes a sticky mass that you'll choke on if you try to eat it. No, you won't choke on it unless you're like 80. And every year, some 80-year-olds die from eating mochi in Japan. And we're picking up some daikon. Here's a funny story about daikon. Daikon's a very cheap root vegetable. It's a radish. It's a gigantic white radish. Look like something Mario would pull out of the ground and throw at a shy guy. Anyway, yeah, sucks to be you, dog. Anyway, one time, this new employee at my company from Canada, fresh off the boat, as they say, rocked up to work holding a daikon. And the daikon had some bites out of it. And he was like, man, you ever seen these things? They're so cheap. You can buy one at the supermarket and eat it just like that. Now nobody eats daikon just like that. Or sonomama, as they say. Like, you're supposed to at least peel the thing. Most people cook it because it's quite spicy if you just eat it as it is. And if you eat it raw, you're not going to just take a bite out of it. You're going to cut it up and, dip it in something, or like at least that. But he was just carrying a giant daikon and eating it like an apple. One of the funniest things I've ever heard. He also went on a vacation once and decided not to pay his rent while he was gone because he figured, well, I'm not there, I shouldn't have to pay rent. And when he got back, all his stuff was out on the lawn. Can I pick up the other girl? This dude was on a threesome date? I don't know. Well, they're all part of the Katamari now. And look at the size of this daikon. Yo. No, the little boy. Oh, he's hiding. The humans that you pick up in this game make some outlandish noises. Daikon look yummy? Yeah, but don't eat it, sono mama. That's my favorite. The girl who goes, hey. I'm stuck. How about the bicycle? Oh yeah! Pretty damn good. Mm-hmm. Release it. Natto means fermented soybeans, a favorite disgusting breakfast food in Japan. It smells like socks. And it looks like boogers. Oh, do you see what I see, Mom? He can't even put it into words.